storm. Here we are. I'll check on this girl. She's going in the shed. It's the only time the only time my Boas ever really hang out in their hides is when they're gonna go shed. Hi, pretty girl. Pretty girl. It's my shy girl. She's not so shy now. She's not so shy. Follow, bud. You want to come out and see Dad? Huh? You want to come see Dad? Hey, good morning. Well, somebody just messaged me. I think that was Evan. Evan's shooting a goodbye Jeep video. Good morning. Make sure my fucking things are on. Good morning, good morning. Morning, fuckers. Before IG message you sent yesterday. Ah, that's all right. I just asked whether if you shot fucking new truck video. Hey, you know something else I did? Fucking with my Boas when I first got them. Fucking because I thought it was too cold in my house. You know what I mean? Because everything that we hear fucking sounds like, you know, we should have, you know, 80 degrees in our house if we have our snakes out, and you know, so I was always worried. So what I did fucking, but it wasn't just to keep them warm, but I literally would do this. Put them right up underneath my shirt, and I'd sit there and fucking let them sit there and fucking take in my body heat. And I'm talking about babies, you know what I mean? And I still do it with my snakes, fucking literally, see? He could care less. But I used to do that because if you fucking worried about it being too cold, throw them up underneath your shirt. You know what I mean? I put blankets over them, you know, but in the very beginning, it did two things for me. It made it to where I felt like I could keep them out longer, but it also fucking, they got to know me by my scent. I would throw my fucking shirt in the tubs. When I got new snakes, I forgot about that too. I used to literally, after fucking I wore a shirt all day, I'd throw my fucking shirt in their tub with them. just so they got my scent. You know what I mean? It helped them get used to me fucking, and I did that with all my new snakes. Fucking threw a shirt in there, fucking, like I said, I'd take them out, and if I thought that it was too cold, I'd stick them up underneath my shirt, you know, and they got to know me by my smell and all that, and even the babies fucking, once I put them up underneath my shirt, it was like they fucking calm right down. You know what I mean? Because it's dark and it feels, you know, safe, I guess. Because none of them fucking ever run out. Eventually, they'd start fucking, I'd start just putting them under my shirt like this. And I would just kind of do this. And as they got more and more comfortable, and trusting, the next thing you know, you'd see a head pop up underneath my collar, and they would just sit there with their head stuck out, So, I mean, nobody has to do that, but it's stuff that I forgot all about, you know. But now, when my house is 70, 72, I don't worry about having them out now. I don't have them out for fucking like, hours, fucking at low temperatures like that. In here, it was 72 this morning, but it's 73 right now, and I just turned the light on, but it's already starting to climb in here. So the other day when I had fucking Raven out, it was 75 in here, which isn't bad. But it's just something else that you can do to help, get that bond faster. And it probably made them trust me a little faster too, because like I said, they seem like fucking, they chill right out when I put them. You ain't gotta worry about them fucking biting your tit and all that. Fucking, I never got bit. You know what I mean? Fucking, and I fucking haven't put him up underneath my shirt in fucking, years now. Because I don't worry about having them out so much. But I'm just saying, for the people that are concerned, that think that, it's a big deal, that it could be a big deal, and you want to have them out longer, but you feel it's too cold, throw them up underneath your shirt. Throw a sweatshirt on if you don't want to have them right up against your skin. But I'm telling you, the fastest way to bond with your snake is skin on skin. So. Yeah, I'm telling you. And like I said, I literally to the point where when I've gotten dogs before, I've taken my shirt off, and that's where I got it from. And I throw my shirt on my dog's beds, when we first got puppies. And I mean, I know a lot of people are gonna go, "Oh, that sounds fucking stupid." And you don't have to do that. I'm just saying. But it worked. I'm fucking telling you, when Cleo was in her great big fucking enclosure, I stuck my fucking shirt in there and she was sleeping on it. You know, literally. And I moved it around and she would and she would, you know what I mean? Because at first I kind of put it on the warm side, and then I was like, well, it's probably because it's on the warm side. Well, then I put it on the cool side, and then she started sleeping on it over there. So, and that's why when I saw that it seemed to like work with her, I started doing it on, some of the babies when I was sticking them in this size tub or something, not in the little tiny tubs, but, even in those 12 quarts, so I'd stick my t-shirt in there that I wore all day, you know, and honestly, fucking, it probably is fucking one of the things that got him used to me a lot faster. I forced my smell on them, which made me smell fucking normal, or, you know, it was a smell that they were familiar with, and, you know, I mean, you can do the same thing by having them out all the time too. But if a skittish, shy snake, try the shirt trick. So that way, you don't necessarily have to handle as much, but you can still try to get them used to you, which is, by the scent in the beginning. You can get them so they associate that smell as not necessarily being a bad thing. You know what I mean? I know it sounds fucking stupid, but it works. And I mean, for people out there that are, that have tried everything to try to bond with their snake, and I'm not the only person, because after I did it a few times, and the more videos I started watching, there was fucking like one or two other people that fucking did the same thing, but it was like for a lizard, you know, fucking, and that's how they did it with their lizard. It wasn't like fucking, yeah, people were doing it with their snakes, you know. And it's not, I wasn't relying on them being smart. I was relying on them smelling, because that's what they do. You know what I mean? So it made perfect sense to me. An animal that goes by scent and, and scent and heat, that's what heat signatures, that's what they go off. You know what I mean? So I figured, hey, if I put my shirt in there that smells like me, then my snakes will look at me as something familiar, you know. They might not, they didn't necessarily trust me right off, but I at least became something that they were familiar with, you know. It's just something. It's something that, I mean, there are people out there that love their animals enough, and they just want to have the best bond that they can. And there's just a couple other things that people don't think about, you know. I know people think about putting them up their shirt when it's cold and all that, but I don't think necessarily people think of that as that could actually be a way to bond with them. You put them up underneath your shirt. There's not the shirt's over them. They feel like they're hidden. There's not. They don't feel like anything can just see them. It really makes them relax. What's up, Patrick? What's going on, dude? Hope you're having a good day. Just another day here. But I know I gotta hold this guy up. Nobody can see him. He is a clown Enchi, 100% het for albino. This is Apollo. He's the come from the first time that I paid Feisty, the clown that gave me all the clown albino Enchi stuff. This is from the first clutch. And I kept him just because he's fucking beautiful. I love his fucking head stamp, which all the clown Enchies have that almost the exact same head stamp. He looks like he's blurry. Does he look blurry to you? Let me see. I'm gonna turn the camera around here. Let me get him situated here too. He's actually held his color really well. But he's only a couple years old. Come here, Apollo. You weasel. He's got a really cool pattern. You know. And Enchi really only slightly fucked with his fucking pattern. You know. I mean, as opposed to, is she right here? She is. There's his mom. She doesn't have Enchi in her. Okay? Now, when I'm talking about, like, down over the sides here, you look at her pattern down over the sides. I know, I'm sorry, girl. I woke her up. You see that? Now, you look at him. Fucking, you don't really see, like, much of, but it's the head stamp on him that is the dead giveaway of the Enchi. You look up clown Enchis, they all have that fucking distinctive fucking head stamp right there. You know, which is awesome. But you see what I'm saying? If you look at him, you don't necessarily see Enchi fucking in his pattern. I'll sit him next to mom. Granted, he's a lot fucking lighter but look. You know, I guess fucking this is a little more bulky fucking on her here, and his is more streamlined. But there's not like a real big distinction. You don't really see a whole lot of Enchi fucking on him, other than his head stamp is a dead giveaway. Boom. You know. But he is my boy, and cause fucking I kept him I don't even need him for a breeding project. or anything. I just kept him because I love that fucking head stamp. And he's got fucking amazing eyes. I would fucking next time I get a chance and the wife's here, we're gonna do some better shots because it's just so much easier with fucking one person holding them. And because if you haven't seen, you should go on my Instagram. He's got beautiful eyes. I got lots of close up eye shots of him. But mom's a lot darker, but mom's older too. You know what I mean? But he might stay lighter being 100% het for albino, but she is too, but she got dark, you know what I mean? But she's 6 years old. She'll be 7 next year. Next the 9th, September or something like that. Fucking next September she'll be 7. Oh, and he was born in 2022. So he'll actually won't even be fucking 2 till, well, yeah, he just turned 2 in last September. He's a 10/22. Yeah. He's a 10-month baby too. That's fucked up. She was born in the 9th month and he's born on the 10th month. With the leopard, I gotta really make sure the rat is heated up good or he'll drop it. Happened 3-4 times now while the other ones eat it. Hell, I like my food good and warm too. Yeah. No, I didn't see the fucking one about the leopard. Well, that's the thing. He's used to having it really hot here. Like I said, my fucking water out of the tap's 130 fucking degrees, and I fucking heat it up for 10 fucking minutes. Fucking if it's been out of the refrigerator, if it's straight out of the refrigerator, coming thawed but coming out of the refrigerator, I'll heat it up for 10 minutes, and then I'll fucking reheat it after again with fresh hot water again for another 10 minutes. If I remember and I take them out and they've been sitting out on the counter for an hour, fucking before I go and put them in the hot water, then I'll just do it for 10 minutes. But fresh, right out of the refrigerator, cold right out of the refrigerator, thawed though, fucking, I'll heat them up for 20 minutes. But it's 10 minutes, fucking, then dump that water out and then reheat it again. Fucking, and that could be due to because of fucking. Eventually, he'll probably get used to it, though. You know what I mean? Fucking, eventually, you won't have to probably go through all that. But it's because fucking I make sure their fucking food is really warm, you know. And it's probably why I'm having a hard time getting Vixen to eat because fucking the food's actually probably warmer than it is alive. So I could try that. Maybe I should fucking try fucking cooling her fucking food off a little bit before I give it to her. My big rats fucking regardless if they like my mediums and my small rats, regardless whether they've been sitting out on the counter fucking that hour or not before, I always do my smalls and my medium rats. I'll do, like I said, 10 minutes, dump that water out, reheat the fucking tap, fucking, and fill it again, fucking, and do it for 10 minutes again. Anything fucking small rats and above. But my small rats, like fucking, like pinkies and shit like that, I only fucking heat up for 7 fucking minutes. Fucking, and that's right out of the refrigerator. Thawed, but right out of the refrigerator. Any more than that, you'll end up fucking, start to cook them with my temperature water. It'll start to almost like cook them and fucking they get like wicked soft, like, you know what I mean? To where fucking I've heated them up too much to where literally when they grabbed them and just grabbing them, fucking guts squirted out of them, and that's just because I overheated them, So I learned on your smaller fucking food you want to fucking heat up less time. So, but my pups and wean rats and all that, I'll heat up for 10 minutes. If they've been out on the counter, fucking, room temperature before. But if they come in right out of the refrigerator, I'll heat them up 10 minutes and then do it another 10 minutes after that. It works for me. It doesn't mean that's right. I'm just explaining what I do. Just because I explain what I do doesn't mean that I think that I'm doing everything perfect. I just explaining what I do and what I've done. But no, that's probably my fault though. Just for he's used to it being a certain temperature, fucking that, that's all. But I have two snakes, fucking Corona and Apollo, that I just had out. If those fuckers don't grab the motherfucker by the nose and right by the face, they'll drop it and I'll have to reheat it for those guys. If they grab it like behind the neck and shit, because what happens is they'll grab a hold of it and they'll drop it and then they can't find it because it's cooled off, and then they can't find the fucking head because fucking they'll drop it trying to find the head, and then they can't fucking, you know what I mean, then they can't figure out what's what. So I'll have to come in. So those two snakes, I need to make sure that when I present it, that fucking they get the best opportunity to definitely try to grab it by the head. Because like I said, even if they grab by the head, but if they grab it sideways on the head, unless they can open their mouth up and fucking somehow get, to the front of the head, they'll drop it every fucking time. They grab it behind the neck. I instantly know, okay, fucking wait 5 minutes and come back in here. Fucking, and at that time, my water's still hot, and I leave my water in here. And that's the only time that I'll fucking throw my rats right in the fucking wet water. But then I take paper towel, a gob of it, and I throw the rat in the paper towel and I dry it off real quick, and then I offer it to them. But it's the only time I ever serve up, I ever put rats directly in water. 90% of these snakes, because they're used to it being fucking dry, will not eat if it's fucking wet. If it one drop drips off it and hits the snake, they freak out and they back off and they don't even want to eat. I have to reheat it and then offer it again dry. And yes, every once in a while I'll get a fucking nail from one of the rats and it'll pierce the bag and they'll be wet. But I know when I pull it out and instantly I dry it off, because I just know they won't fucking eat it if it's soaking wet. They just won't. I know other people fucking, if I had started fucking in the beginning, like I've seen guys that have big collections like this, they'll fucking fill a 5-gallon bucket full of hot water and throw all the rats in there, and they'll pull them right out of there and offer them soaking wet. And those snakes are used to them being wet, and they eat great. But they'll still say every once in a while they'll come across a snake that doesn't want it soaking wet. It all depends on what you want for a routine. Whatever you decide that you want a routine, the biggest thing is just stick with it. Make yourself a routine that you can stick with. And that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing with raising kids. Keep a routine. Kids need a routine. And dogs, same thing. Animals, everything fucking does best with a routine. And snakes aren't stupid. Don't anybody that fucking wants to just tell you how stupid they are, they're into the science part of it, and they don't really fucking give a fuck about hearing any other side. So those people that just go, they fucking don't have the fucking capacity to think and this and that, I don't even listen to them, because fuck you. Let me take away your arms and your fucking legs, and let me zip your fucking mouth so you can't talk, and let you show me you're gonna fucking last longer than fucking a snake in the wild, you smart motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. They have no arms, no legs, they don't talk, and they survive. And I know plenty of motherfuckers out there that think they're really smart. You take away all that shit, and they wouldn't survive. Good morning, Alex. Oh, good morning, Skeeter. Sorry, buddy. I wasn't fucking ignoring you. Good thing is, since Knox is on smalls, I have wean rats for when these pups run out. Hello, good morning. Oh, mine eat them wet like how you mentioned. Maybe that's why my hypo IMG doesn't want to eat because it's wet. Some, but see, yours eat wet. Try it. Just try it because I'm telling you, when I first did it, I was watching your big breeders, and your big breeders, fucking, a lot of them they were using like fucking nasty heat lamps. You know what I mean? Had them underneath heat lamps, and I was just like, man, there's no fucking way. Because after they're thawed out and I fucking heat them up, just for 10, 20 minutes, I pull them out of the fucking bag. They don't smell fresh. I mean, they don't smell rotten or nothing, but you know what I mean? It's not a pleasant fucking smell. And I could just about imagine having them out on my sideboard with a fucking heat lamp on them. You know what I mean? Fucking, I'm just like, there's no way. Oh, and then you hear the other motherfuckers that go, oh, you could take a blow dryer and fucking blow dry the fucking head. And I'm just like, oh my God. Nothing like fucking sitting there, I know they're not cooking it, but it's basically kind of, if they hold it there too long, that's what they're going to be doing, cooking the fucking thing with their blow dryer, you know? But I heard lots of fucking people say fucking that they have snakes that don't want them wet, that won't eat them wet, But like I said, I've got snakes that are the total opposite of like what you're saying, Alex, because I've just done that with mine all along. And I noticed when I did go to reheat it by just throwing it in the water instead of putting it back in the plastic bag, and I just throw it in the water and then but then I tried to offer it, but the drip of water would fucking like freak them out, if anything. And then fucking just them touching it, they go up to bite it and they'd fucking hit it when it was wet and they'd like pull away like, what the fuck? So I've just always done that, But like I said, it's all about routine. Whatever you decide you want to do, they will bend and mold somewhat, as long as you're not like gonna try to fucking totally like fucking change them. You're not gonna take a snake and make them turn them into a dog. And as long as you don't do that, they'll pretty much mold and bend to anything that you want to fucking create for a routine. Mine is fucking my cleaning routine and my feeding routine. I don't fucking keep to no fucking routine when it comes to handling. I handle whenever the fuck I want. Mine is between 7 and 8. It just isn't worth it. It's not worth me, because I know they're in food mode during that time. So there's no fucking reason for me to even come in here and fuck with them. I won't even change a snake. If I know a snake, and literally that freaks me out. I got wicked ADD or whatever the fuck it is, that if I know a snake's got to be clean, I got to do it right then and there. I don't do it between 7 and 8 though. I'll do it right after they've eaten. Literally right after they've swallowed their food, I'll go in there and I'll fucking clean them. But I won't do it between 7 and 8. It's just not worth it. Fucking 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get fucking bit if I go to fucking mess with them. Because I never do during food time. That's the only time that I ever am in here is during food time. And they know when food time is. Fucking dogs know when we come home from fucking work. They can't tell time. Animals have a biological clock too. Deer, anybody that hunts deer, we all know fucking deer know what time of fucking day it is. I mean, animals just know. It's mostly routine. The animals get through life with a routine. That's how hunters get deer. They figure out what the deer's routine is, and you just gotta fucking figure out what time that they're actually fucking coming through there, and then you get there. And as long as the wind's right and the fucking sun's right, and the deer fucking comes through, you're going to get your deer. Routine. Learning a routine. And sticking to it. Who we want to look at? Last night, I just fed Peanut the night before. And last night, fucking the wife had Peanut out for 20 fucking minutes because last night when I fucking come in here and open her tub up, Peanut come right to the fucking front and want to come right out. And Peanut's one of those snakes. I know you shouldn't hold your snakes fucking, and normally I don't, but I do have snakes that, yes, fucking, I don't care if it's only the next day after they've eaten. If they come right out and they want to come out and be held, we'll hold them because we know our snakes. And we know when they fucking, if they're stressed or whatever. And a fucking stressed snake fucking don't come right out to you when they're digesting food. Normally they'll just sit in there and hang out and digest. And then they'll come and want to hang out with you after the fact. Peanut's not like that. I got other snakes that aren't like that. Their fucking Peanut will come out the fucking night she eats. You know, literally she tried to come out the night she ate. You know, but I was like, no, you don't need to come out now. Fucking, you just fucking swallow that food like fucking a half an hour ago. You know, so I stuck her back in. But last night I told the wife, I said, go ahead. Obviously she wants to come out. She's not worried. She went out and sat with my wife on the couch for fucking 20 minutes. You know, and then finally I was like, yeah, you probably ought to go put her back now just to make sure that fucking, you know, she's not off belly heat for too long. What's going on, Joe? But, I mean, there are certain snakes you can do certain things with that you wouldn't do with other snakes because you just know it would be harmful for them. Like that. I've got snakes that I would never fucking hold the next night. But it's nothing to fucking take them out because I've done it all the time. Go and check. Nobody's gone to the bathroom. I come in here with food. I open up a tub. Got fucking food dangling in front of them. They take it, and then I see that they've gone pee or something. And I go, fuck. You know, so then I got to come in, and then I got to fucking, you know, I wait fucking, 20 minutes. And then I come in, and I fucking take the snake out. I give it to my wife. My wife and I's routine, she'll just sit here like this. Keeps the snakes nice and flat. Fucking, she's not moving around. She's not trying to do anything. She's just sitting there. And I clean the tub real fucking quick and then fucking put the snake back in there and done with. And you see all these tabs? These tabs aren't just so I know fucking, it's not just female, males. But yes, that is pink for fucking females and blue for males. What I do with those is when I fucking feed a snake, I turn it sideways. So that way I know, yes, I've got it written down who I gotta feed, but it's so much faster just to come in here and look through the fucking rack and see the tabs that are turned, and then fucking, and yep, that one ate. My wife will write down, that one ate, and then I go to the next tab, pull that up, pull the tub out, yeah, this one ate. But after they've eaten, I always fucking throw them back like that. When I go through fucking tubs and I gotta clean, I do the same thing again. If they're dirty and I go through, because normally I fucking come to a dirty snake and I'll just clean it. But like on Saturday when it's me by myself, to give myself a little extra time, maybe the wife will get up and get down here and get ready to hold snakes for me. But if she doesn't, what I'll do is I'll go through every fucking tub, and anybody that's gone to the bathroom, I turn the fucking tag sideways so that way when I get back to get through everybody, I know, okay, this one needs to be cleaned, clean it, then I turn the tab, then I go to the next fucking tab fucking that's turned. That's why I got these tabs here. It's just for shit like that. It lets me know fucking if they're dirty, if they've eaten. You know, it also does, it signifies that these are females, but I mean, obviously all I gotta do is look at the fucking name, you know. But these guys have been in these tubs for so long and been in this order for so long, I don't need names and all that. I could tell you who's in every fucking tub in here by name without even looking. You know, I could open every tub up and tell you exactly who it is. You know, I've had them that long. For a guy that can't remember shit, it's routine. That's my brain. I've always said my brain works on routine. And Bird, shut the fuck up. Yes, I love my animals. And fucking, I know when my neighbors go by, you know, or my neighbors are outside, they probably think I'm the biggest fucking asshole. God, man, what? That guy's always yelling at his fucking dog. Get the fuck over here. Shut the fuck up. I am. But my dog sleeps in bed with me. My dog is my best friend. And I used to do the same thing about my kids. Get your fucking ass over here. I say the same thing to my dog. My kids are gone, but now it's my dog. You know, fucking, just because we fucking act all big and tough towards our fucking animals doesn't mean that fucking, I mean, everybody knows that I love my fucking dog, you know. But yes, he irritates me, and fucking, I tell him how it is. Get the fuck over here. You stay the fuck home. You know you're supposed to fucking stay home. He doesn't even go anywhere. I just don't want him, you know, too far back. He's always on this property, but there are places out back I don't want him going because he fucking smells the deer. We got deer that come right up fucking within 10 feet of the fucking house here. And he gets on those trails, and the next thing you know, he's following his nose and doesn't, yeah, he'd find his way back, but I don't need him miles away fucking before he realizes, oh, Jesus Christ, where the fuck am I? Yeah, dumbass. Because he does. He's a wicked fucking, uses his nose wicked. Got to smell everything. I mean, like everything. Anytime you fucking lug anything in the house, he jumps up. And he's sticking his nose like fucking, because we'll hold the bag up, because if you hold it down here, he'll stick his nose in it, and he like drives his nose in the bag, so he's like fucking pushing the bag down on the ground. That fucking sucks when you try to lug groceries in. He's like so nosy, wants to see what the fuck's in that bag. So you sit here and you hold it up like this, and he just jumps up and drives his fucking nose in it. Boxes. He thinks everything that comes on the fucking UPS and FedEx truck is Chewy. Fucking Chewy's here, Dad. Come on. He does. He thinks everything fucking, because we get his dog food comes through Chewy, and, you know, we get some toys for him that comes through Chewy, but that's about it. The rest of this shit's mine. And he all acts so fucking happy. They fucking, you know, I don't know. He probably knows it ain't for him, and he's just as happy for that fucking dad got something. Because he is. It don't matter what the fuck it is. He acts like, oh, it's Chewy again. I'm getting more stuff. He's like a little fucking kid. It's kind of funny. And he's be 4 next year. He just turned 3. And what, like October, I think. October or September. What you guys want to say? Hey Joe, how you been, dude? You working today? Alex, you working today? You must be working today. What's everybody doing? You guys try the fucking sticking your snakes up inside your shirt? Did you guys try bonding with your snake by fucking, after you've wore a shirt all day, throw it in there and close you with them overnight? I did. I forgot about it. I literally forgot. That was what I did in the very beginning when I first got my fucking gut snakes, you know, babies and shit. And Cleo was in that great big enclosure, and like I was telling people here before, I literally took my shirt off and threw it in that enclosure, and literally fucking, she would sleep on my shirt. And I thought, oh, it's probably because I put it on the warm side. So I took my shirt and then I put it on the cold side. Well, then she went and fucking laid on my shirt on the cold side. And this is when I fucking really hadn't even started holding her really yet. I'd only held her like maybe fucking once or twice, you know, and was trying to give her fucking little space because she was the biggest fucking snake I had, and I was scared to death. I only had a couple snakes, and they were like 250 grams, and she was like fucking 1,800 to 2,000 grams, you know what I mean? So I was like, holy fuck, that's a lot of snake. Again. So I was paranoid, and I was scared to death. But, I mean, that's how I did it. And then like you was talking yesterday, Alex, you're a little concerned about fucking temperatures and shit. So I know you're worried about when you have them out. If you're worried about them in their enclosure at that temperature, you're probably a little concerned, like I was too, because everybody makes it sound like, oh, you better need to be about 80 degrees if you're gonna have your snakes out for any length of time and all that. And so what I did to make myself feel more comfortable, because I wanted to have them out longer than fucking I thought that they should be. So I'd fucking stick them right up underneath my shirt, have them right up against my skin, right up underneath my shirt, and literally the snakes that were like this, acted the shyest and were runny. As soon as I stuck them up underneath my shirt, they completely fucking chilled right out. And I would just sit there with either my hand, with them in my hand, or I'd leave them there and I just kind of, you know what I mean, hold them in place with my other hand, and I'd sit there and watch TV and all that. I never got bit on the boobies or nothing, and I got a hairy ass chest, so, and yes, at first they kind of fucking, they were like, oh my God, kind of moving their head away from it and all that, but they get used to it, fucking, and like quick. Real quick. And that's how I bonded between fucking putting them up underneath my shirt so I could have them out longer, and made me feel more comfortable about having them out because I knew they would get my body heat. But I stuck my shirt in there, and fucking the damn snakes would be fucking either inside my shirt or on my shirt. And I did it for ball pythons. I did it for fucking boa constrictors. I forgot about. I mean, I didn't do it with every one of my boas, but I was doing it with all my snakes when I first got into it. And then, then honestly, I forgot about it. I literally forgot all about fucking doing that in the very beginning, with a lot of my snakes. And maybe that's why fucking I didn't get 1 in 5 that was an asshole. You know what I mean? I mean, like I say, I don't know if it's a few things that I've done is what's got me to this point, where I say all of them are super chill. They really are. I don't have any nasty ones. And I don't know if it's a few things that I did or if it's the whole everything that I've done that's gotten me to the point where I have what I have with my snakes, which to me is the fucking best fucking relationship. It's just what I dreamed about. I hoped for. This was my dream when I got my first snake. I was hoping I was going to have this kind of relationship with that one snake. And this just blows my mind because I've got that with that one snake with all 40 of these fucking things. All 40 of them. Now, I don't mean fucking things because they mean everything to me. But it just blows my mind, To me, I still fucking look at them as, something that's not supposed to fucking want anything to do with us. Oh, supposedly that you can desensitize them, though. I've more than desensitized them. They actually fucking enjoy my company. When you open enclosures and they come running out, to you, that is more than desensitized. Look, the shoestring that's fucking been force fed, fucking not force fed, but been assist fed. Fucking how many meals did I say? I think fucking wife counted 9 last night. She went back and counting the meal the other night. It's 9 meals. Fucking she's assist 8, and you look at her. She comes right out to us. She's not running. She's fucking super sociable. Fucking we granted she's out all the time because she always asks to come out, and any snakes that want to come out all the time, we do have out all the time. Because we don't go, oh, sorry. I do when it's fucking 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night during the week, and we're in here to do the final clean and then go to bed. Then I do go, Jesus, I can't take you out now. It's time for me to go to bed. And literally that's what I say. I talk to my fucking snakes. I talk to all my animals. I tell Dino not to bite me, and I'm telling you, Dino knows fucking not to bite me. I don't even do the fist thing anymore. I go right in and do this and go right over the top of her. If she starts to look at my hand, I go, don't bite, and she fucking does. She drops her head. She's done it fucking for the last 2 weeks, man. I haven't fucking had to worry about her going after my fingers. If she starts to just look at them, I go, don't you bite. And she fucking instantly fucking, you know, her demeanor totally changes. And then I've been sitting there patting her on the back of the neck, on the back of her head, on the back of her, back. Fucking, and she's doing it by commands. Granted, they can hear. And I should have said that because it makes it sound like fucking I'm saying that fucking snakes can hear. No, I'm not saying that snakes can hear, but she knows just by me doing the routine. I've done it since she was 6 inches long. I've always said don't bite, but before it was I'd show her the fist. I'd go don't bite, and it wasn't like I was telling her I'm gonna punch her, but I show her a fist so she knows that there's no way she can fucking eat that. And that was how I'd get her to go from fucking wanting to bite me to fucking being, chilled out. She'd go from food mode to, okay, now I'm kind of I'm thinking now. By doing this. She'd know, I go, no, don't you bite. But now I just put my hand in there and go, don't you bite. You want me to prove it? Let's go take a walk. I love showing all my animals and how chill they are. Because there are people out there that got these fucking things. Here she is. Watch out. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay, look. No, don't you bite. Okay, don't you bite. Don't you bite. That's a good girl. Don't you bite. Don't you do it. See her close her eye. Don't you bite. I'm just holding my hand over. Look, see? I'm telling you. I just talked to her. Don't you bite. Don't you bite. Don't you bite. I see you. Don't you do it. You know better. Don't you do it. You see fucking size of her head? Fucking trust me. You see that neck? It's all muscle. This little girl fucking tear me up if she freaking really wanted to. Seriously. Look at the size of my hand next to her. Fucking, it looks big, but it's not. Look. Look at that. She's fatter than my fucking hand. She doesn't look it, though. But she is. She's wider than my hand. And see how good she is, though? I mean, I couldn't do this before. Fuck no. We got a good thing going now, me and her. We got a good thing going, don't we, Dino? Don't we? Don't we, Dino? Yes, you're such a good girl. Now, who the fuck doesn't want a dinosaur like that? And she's still growing, too, people. I saw fucking a male that's a year older than her, and he is fucking massive. But I think the females, when it comes to Savannah monitors, I'm pretty sure from what I read, I can't remember. Normally it's the fucking females in most animals are fucking bigger. Like your fucking females are normally bigger than fucking your male boas and all that. You know what I mean? So don't. But with Savannah monitors, I'm pretty sure the males get bigger than the females. But he's massive, fucking, and he's only a year older than she is. You hear her? She wants out now. Dad, you touched me. Because she wasn't making any noise before. You see that? She wasn't making a peep. Now that Dad fucking played with her and touched her. Now she's like, fucking, I want to come out, Dad. Oh, today's your Friday, Alex? That's awesome. Yeah, I know, Joe. You guys got to. You guys got to fucking afford your gas prices there. What's gas going for a gallon over there? Right now, it's, I think regular is like $3.30, $3.28, something like that for regular. Fucking super is like fucking $3.89, $3.90, something like that. for 93. Well, how's up? What's the highest octane you guys got too? You guys got 93 or you got above 93? 393. That's not bad. I heard fucking California, you guys were getting raped and it was like $8 a gallon. Wow, that's a big fucking, that's a lot different than $8 a gallon. Alex might have left. Joe, do your snakes eat wet? Will your snakes eat rats? Their food wet? We're under $3. You are in Tennessee? No shit. We're not. What? That's Southern Cali. Oh, Southern Cali is high like that? I figured all California. What do you guys got fucking like? You guys got the what? Southern California, the neighbors you don't like, and they're all in Southern California. And that's where they get fucking the $8 a gallon shoved up their ass. Oh, God, I just changed my Tesla truck. You got a... Oh, he said, just kidding. I fucking thought he really had one. I wouldn't fucking put it past you guys. Fucking, it wouldn't surprise me if you said, oh, I've got a fucking electric Lamborghini. Okay. Okay. You couldn't bring it here because it wouldn't fucking, you couldn't drive down this fucking road and you'd bottom out. Either a fucking heave or a fucking pothole would fucking take your vehicle out. Everybody's got SUVs now here because our fucking roads suck. They suck even on a motorcycle. They suck worse on a motorcycle. The only fucking good part about a motorcycle is you can dodge some of them. You know, but the ones that go all the way across the road, there ain't no dodging that. You guys got 93? Is that your highest octane you got, or do you have higher? The highest octane we have here is 93, and we don't even have it at like every gas station. There's very few gas stations that actually have 93 octane. It's normally like what, 86? 89, I guess. 89, and then it goes up to what? Fucking. Actually, I don't. Is it 90? Maybe it's 89, 90, and then 93. You guys got 91. Yeah, but it's like ethanol free, right? Because that's the other thing. We have fucking some places that it's only 90, but it's ethanol free, which fucking. My bike. I get better gas mileage on it, but my fucking bike fucking knocks on that. Fucking it. So I always put 93 in it. Fucking it keeps the spark knock down. I don't get no spark knock that way. But I like to put unethanol gas for the fucking winter. I like to store my bikes with unethanol gas though. Because I'm either fucking, I'm the type that I either want my gas tank completely empty or I want it completely full. So, and I use the marine fucking stabilizer because of that fucking ethanol in it, you know. But the worst part about that ethanol shit, it's highly corrosive. You know, meaning fucking like your sending unit for your fucking gas gauge and all that, it starts corroding all the fucking, your pump, you know, any your pump shit that's exposed, it eats at your pump, fucking your fuel pump shit, and ethanol shit's fucking nasty. It actually like fucking absorbs moisture. It like draws moisture to it. That's why you got to use the marine grade fucking stabilizer. If you use that red stabilizer, it doesn't do anything for that fucking water shit. Oh, we ended up fucking naming those fucking sativa and indica. Well, let's take Goliath out. Goliath, buddy. Look at this monkey. You see her? She will literally stay out with you all day long. You was just there. She was just right there. I saw her again. But she literally will stay out all day long. Because I guarantee you guys know, I got a lot of snakes that last to come out. Once I have them out and I put them back in, normally after I put them back in, they settle right in. They, because that's normal behavior. But if she knows that somebody's in here, she loves to be out. And she don't want to do anything other than just sit here, look at you. Not that she could really go anywhere, but she's not running. Kid. She's really a wicked sweetheart. She's a good looking sweetheart, huh? And she goes, I'm absolutely not scared of my dad a bit, even though fucking he has to treat me like a trash can. Dad treats me like a trash can, but I'm all right with it. I fucking swear to God she likes it. I think that's why I still have to fucking treat her like a trash can. Because otherwise, she just take it on her own. I mean, I don't have to like shove it down her fucking throat. Like, it kind of seems like you have to do the first couple fucking times that you assist feed. It's like kind of basically massaging it down their throat. But I don't have to do that now. It rubbed it on the side. I have to hold her by her head though. I have to hold her on either side of her cheeks. I have to hold her. I'm not going to feed you right now, but I have to hold her just like that. And I just rub it on the side of her face right here. And then she opens her mouth and I just stick it in her mouth and I wait for her to chomp down on it. You see, I was sitting there holding her just like I do when I feed her and she didn't even care. That's what I'm saying. Fucking, it's not as bad to them as we think. If you've got a good fucking, a decent fucking thing going on with your snake, fucking to where they're not scared of you and they don't, which she's never looked at me as a bad thing. So even fucking feeding her like that, she never looked at it as a bad thing. She, which is weird to me because in the very beginning, I was like, there's no way I'm fucking ever force feeding a snake because I was scared to death. Figure, that's just going to make them so every time I open her up or take her out, they're just going to want to fucking bite me because they're like, fuck this guy. But it's not like that. Like I said, I have to fucking, they would have to feel that I, physically hurt them and like somehow think that it was on purpose. Because I'm telling you right now, I could make these guys uncomfortable, feel uncomfortable, and they don't react, and they don't ever look like it's a bad thing, which I've never done anything to where it would be considered a bad thing, you know what I mean? But yes, I've had them in situations where they weren't like happy. I got all my RC planes fucking hanging over on the ceiling, they're huge. My biggest wingspan's like 5 foot. Over in these planes are all over the ceiling. So when we're out in the living room and they see the planes up there, they instantly thinking like birds of prey because they instantly, all of them pick right up fucking and notice the planes up there. And they get fucking put off in the very beginning about the damn planes. To the point where they look up and they're fucking staring at them and they're waiting to see fucking if they're going to move or something, So they are aware of their surroundings, but they come right out of it and they get used to, okay, those are whatever. They don't know what they are, but they don't move. They haven't heard them, so they get used to shit. They definitely get used to stuff. And you watch, she's gonna run right back out. I'll leave fucking that open. And I almost bet money she's gonna fucking run right back out again. And she's not in there constantly roaming. She's just right at the front here, and she'll put her nose back and forth in that crack, and that's how, and I leave a little bit a fucking window there at the top. It's not right to the top. See, there is a gap, so it's not like they're completely closed off. I do have a gap, so I can see if they're up here or whatever. Hi, baby. Did you make it to the bank? Anybody want to see anything? What do you want to say? Raven and Roxy still need another day before I'll take them out. But pretty much fucking, well, Captain wants to come out. See? Alright, awesome baby. See him right there. And you see where my snakes go? No. They could be, he could go, well, he kind of is, ain't he? Are you really? You gonna snub me like that? I was gonna say, Bucky, because they always normally come right to me. They don't normally go fucking, they always come out over the front, normally. Oh, look, now I got him too. Alright. I know fucking Holly's not, Holly's normally the fucking first one. He's normally the first one to fucking want to be out, but he's in shed right now. But Lightning was right there. Oh, you gonna make me out to be a liar? He was right there. I saw him right there too. Hey, what are you doing going over the back? He's fucking going that way. You dickhead. He was right here. Yeah, your ass is over here, bud. So get over here. Let's get over here. Dickhead. Yo. Yeah, it's only because Dad said that. Said, oh, look, they're going to come out over the front because they always do. They never go over the side. They never try to go over the back normally because they know I'm in the front. But little bastards, because I said that, they're not going to fucking do it today. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, we're going to make Dad out to be a fucking liar. Dad lies. Look at us. Well, yes, Captain. I know you didn't mean to make Dad look bad, did you? She says, I didn't mean to make you look bad, Dad. I just wanted to come out, hang out. You gotta love snakes. And you gotta love, sometimes you gotta have fucking a few more than you want because sometimes it takes a little bit to get to those snakes that, you know, before you get a snake that's wicked sociable, which I've got quite a few. I mean, I got a ton that are wicked sociable. Why is your tail here and you're fucking wrapping me with your neck? Get over here. See, I'm pulling on him. Fucking, I'm telling you, they don't care about anything. But I got a fucking, he was starting to squeeze me, and look, his tail's, he's not even like gripping with his tail, he's gripping with like the middle of his fucking body. So look at my purple head. See my purple head? Dad got me as a joke. No, I didn't. I didn't actually know it was purple. It was a lot more purple. It's actually lost some of his purpleness. But he was super had a super purple head in the beginning. I was almost like, geez. You know, I don't know if I like that purple head or not. And that's why I went and got Storm, because I was like, I think I really want an all-white snake. And then I got Storm. What's going on, Harry Giles? Harry Jenkins. Harry Junk. What's going on, dude? What's happening? We're just hanging out. Talking about fat chicks. No, we're not. I think that's what got me I think that's how I lost a sub. We won't talk about big fat ass and shit no more. Because it's kind of my attention that I guess there are some women out there that are a little, they like their fat ass. And they don't like to hear that there are actually guys out there that don't like a fat ass. That's me. If it claps, I'm all good. I don't want fucking shit clapping. If a fucking thing, if an ass is running in front of me, I don't want to see the ass doing this shit. No, fuck no. I want to see nice fucking firm ass. A big ass just means you gotta have a lot more extra cock to get fucking through the ass to even get to the fucking wet spot. You know? And if I was hung like a fucking horse, I would be in the porn industry. You know? So that just says, fuck it, I ain't got enough meat for your buns. Like, for sure. You know? Fucking, I can't get past your buns, bitch. I don't care fucking what fucking angle you try to put me at. You got way too much to work with. You got way too much bread to work with. And that's probably what got me. That's probably why I lost one sub. And I figure, okay, there was some big ass woman out there that was like, you know what, I can't watch this. I'm proud of my big ass. I've been working on making it clap. Yeah, but I've been lucky. I only lose like 1 or 2 at a time. I fucking lose them faster than I gain them, though. I seem to gain one, and it's like fucking somebody always gets upset. He got another sub, and they unsubscribe just so that way I don't fucking go up at all. You know what I mean? It's what it seems like on my Instagram too. You know what I mean? It's like fucking there are people out there going, I don't know why he keeps getting all these subs. I'm unsubbing him. Fucking, you know what I mean? Okay, I don't know. I do way better on Instagram than I do here. But how long have I been doing Instagram? I think I've been doing Instagram, I think only a couple years. And I only got like 536 subscribers. Yeah, see, it's fucking different for others and fucking, you know, the biggest thing that fucking I noticed on Instagram is when you follow somebody, you gotta fucking like, you know, in the very beginning, you gotta like everybody's shit that you follow. Anybody that fucking likes shit, my shit, I always go through and I make sure I like those stuff. I always support the people that support me. But now that, you know, when I get fucking 200 likes on something, I can't go fucking through and like 200 fucking people's shit. I just can't. I don't have that kind of time, nor do I fucking, you know, it's irritating to fucking keep fucking scrolling and fucking hitting that fucking thumb. Half the time my phone doesn't fucking acknowledge that I'm hitting the damn thing and, you know, so. But that's how I fucking built mine was just anybody that supported me, I fucking made sure that if they liked my shit, I'd go click on them and I'd like fucking like, I don't know, 5 to 10 of them. And anybody that fucking, you know, that liked like multiple of my shit, like fucking to where it was just them, I would make sure that I give them a shout out, you know, on my story and say, hey, thank you for all the support. That got me a ton of fucking likes. You don't know how many fucking people just like fucking being acknowledged by anybody. You know what I mean? And I got a ton of fucking people that way because a lot of them just wanted to shout out and they figured out, oh, I just fucking gotta like fucking, you know, 10 to whatever fucking many fucking likes you gotta do to get fucking where it's just them in the screenshot. You know, and I always do that. I always give out shout outs to fucking anybody that fucking likes fucking a lot of my shit. And I always follow them back. Like I said, they've liked my shit. I go back on them and like their stuff. But it's gotten tough now, you know. The more fucking followers you get, you can't keep up with fucking. I can't. I'd have to hire somebody to fucking go like fucking 5,000 fucking people's shit. All right, buddy. Have a good one. Good talking to you, buddy. All right, here we go. This is how you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You got to do this. You get this many snakes, you got to have 2, 3 out at a time, together. Because, just taking them, everyone out for fucking 10 minutes is fucking like an 8-hour day. I mean, fucking, it seems it. So luckily, fucking, some of us, have fucking really good fucking significant others. And if I've got snakes out, my wife's all for fucking having snakes out too. You know what I mean? So if I take 3 snakes out, my wife's don't mind taking 3 snakes out. Fucking at least a couple anyway. But that's 2 of us that we could have 6 snakes out between the 2 of us, fucking for 10 minutes, come back in and grab another fucking 3. She grabs another 3. There's fucking 12. And granted, right, we always have snakes too that are fucking digesting and shit too. So, we do that fucking 2, 3 times in a night. That's pretty much we get to go through pretty much fucking the collection, that night, and then fucking we'll swap out the other snakes. Fucking once they digest, we'll swap out and do it to the other snakes. Have to take fucking 3 out. I'll take 3 out. She'll take 3 out. We'll go sit in the living room 10, 15 minutes. Sometimes longer. Certain snakes fucking will have out longer because certain snakes fucking like to be out. Certain snakes fucking do great. We don't even have to hold them. Literally, I can stick them in my recliner with it reclined. Stick 3 snakes, the right 3 snakes right in it, and those guys will just sit there and fucking mingle around in the fucking chair right there beside us and not have to do anything. Got my bird cage right there beside them, and like I said, they don't associate my bird with food. She doesn't smell like food to them. I've never fed them bird. If I fed them bird before, fucking, they'd probably be fucking zoning in on my parrot, but they don't, and she's perfect size for them to eat. These guys could eat her. She's not too big for them. But they'll just sit there in the chair, which is fucking cool. I love fucking being able to fucking sit and do shit without having to fucking worry about a fucking snake. He's fucking getting all twisted up in here. Come on, bud. Come on, there we go. You guys, you silly guys. But yeah, because when I want to watch a movie, I want to be able to watch fucking movie. I don't want to fucking have to babysit. And for the most part, I don't have to babysit a lot of these snakes. Like I said, a lot of these snakes, they're perfectly happy just being out with us. And that's all they care about. They just want to be out with us, fucking, and hanging out. Shazam! I could call him Shazam. I've got one more clown albino Enchi male I gotta fucking name. Could call him Shazam. But it doesn't really go with Pixie and Trixie though. I'm gonna check on Raven. Raven's been 2 days now. She's been 2 days since fucking she ate. It's been 2 days for Roxy. So they really shouldn't come out. There's my girl. There's her normal reaction when I touch her. Oh. Put my hand right over. Look, see her eye there? Huh. Doesn't bother her in the least. These guys do not take anything that I do as a threat. See ya? Look. Oh. And I've worked on that. You know what I mean? Fucking, I didn't touch her like that in the very beginning. I mean, it's led up to, me being able to do that now. All it was in the very beginning is, like I said, just open the tub up and give her a couple pats real quick. you know, and a nice gentle, because I mean, I was a lot more gentle too. I was like, made sure that that first initial fucking touch wasn't like dink, you know what I mean? It wasn't, you know, it was so gentle that fucking, it wasn't like couldn't misconstrue it for, you know, it being fucking an aggressive fucking thing. Fucking they, you know, and the more I did that, just open the tubs up, give them a couple pats, close them up. And I always open and close the tubs up too, not herky jerky too. In the very beginning, I was wicked slow because, you know, I mean, any movements whatsoever can fucking put them in a defensive mode, you know? So I slid the tubs out slow and I always slid them back slow. Now it don't matter, you know? It don't matter. They don't care. Fucking because, you know, they know what's going on now. Oh, tub's going to open up. You know, this is feisty. First girl to ever bite me. But she was a baby. She came from Brian Barchuk when Brian Barchuk was actually still alive. This is the girl. This is the mom to all the clown albino stuff. And called her feisty because, you know, she was kind of scared, feisty, fucking when we first got her. But she's turned into a big old baby now. I mean, she's a big old puppy dog. She puppy dog tame now. My granddaughter holds her. You know, she's a great snake. And it hasn't changed her mood at all, you know, being a mom now. Because some people might fucking want to know if breeding them turns, you know, I don't know about boa constrictors, but I know all fucking three of my females act totally the same. And if anything, I almost think that might be what chilled Gypsy out some. Because Gypsy was like super fucking shy. When we first got her, if you touched her, I mean, she'd fucking like go running to fucking, I mean, running away, which is nice when they're that way. I've always said that, but I mean, like so fucking fast it would like fucking jar and move the fucking tub around because she was just fucking like, no, I don't want anything to do with anybody. But she's actually a lot better. She's still a little shy. Fucking, she doesn't like run now, and when we put her back, she goes wicked slow back into her enclosure and all that now. But a lot of that's probably could be due to her fucking actually giving birth to, well, laying eggs like a chicken. But anyway, fucking after she laid, fucking actually she seemed to chill out some. She's never been defensive or aggressive other than her defensive method for her was run away. And I love that. Fucking run all you want. You know, a snake that runs away from you, that's a good fucking snake. You know, just like I say, a dog that will growl before it lashes out is a good fucking dog. It's warning you. It's giving you a warning. And I guarantee you most dogs will give you a sign before they growl, but the people that don't fucking, it don't register what the dog's telling them when they actually growl before they react. Fucking, those are good dogs because they're giving fucking every fucking benefit of the doubt that, hey, look, somebody's going to stop once they figure out that I'm had enough of this shit. And if you don't pick up on it after the growl, then normally there's a bite coming. But a good dog will give you a warning, you know? Fucking, a growling dog to me doesn't necessarily fucking mean aggressive or a dangerous dog. Certain situations, that growl is a fucking wonderful thing. And a lot of times, dogs should be fucking commended for good dog. You growled. You fucking gave them a fucking, you know, that you told them that you had enough and, you know, you did your job. You fucking told them to stop first, just like we train our kids. You know, yes, we want you sticking up for yourself, but we don't want you looking for trouble, you know, and starting trouble. But fucking, if fucking somebody comes at you, you know, handle business. It's the same way with a dog. I fucking expect my dog to be the same way, but I want him to fucking give people a warning first If you feel that you're to the point where you need to do something, dog, you better fucking give somebody a warning first, because a dog that fucking gives absolutely no warning, just goes right and bites first, that's not a good dog. That's an evil dog. Oh, in certain situations, it's different too. You know, because my dog play growls when we play with his toys and stuff, but that's just what it is. It's a total different growl than when he means business. It's a fucking, and his tail's going, and I let him do it. I don't have a problem. All my dogs have fucking had that. And I used to call it mean puppy. I go, oh, mean puppy, and then they'd fucking really start fucking sounding like wicked aggressive, but it was on my command and me playing with them, and they knew that. And it sounds so funny too, because we know that they sound like they're gonna fucking eat somebody, but they're just playing. You know what I mean? Because their tails are going 90 miles an hour, and they're fucking throwing their head around, and there's so much mean sound coming out, but there's no teeth showing, and you know what I mean? It's still not like fucking when he barks, when he's means it, he's got a wicked deep fucking deep bark, and he's got a wicked internal, like you can hear it. It comes like fucking from his stomach all the way up into his mouth, and it's a different growl to it. Sounds pretty fucking aggressive fucking when I get him to do mean puppy, but it's still nothing like fucking when he's really had, you know, when he's really upset. When he's really upset, it comes from like deep down in his bowels, and fucking it sounds fucking, he sounds fucking way bigger than he is. And he's 100, and he's got to be 120 pounds. We'll find out here in another fucking couple weeks, because he goes to the vet for his fucking yearly fucking checkup. So we'll find out what he weighs. After he's fucking got 100 pounds, I stop picking him up and standing on the scale with him. He's good and everything, but as it is, I have to pick him up off from the couch. I'd get him up on the couch and go. I pull the scale out, and he knew too, because we did it since he was a puppy. I pulled a fucking digital scale out, put it on the floor in the living room, and fucking when he was little, I just pick him right up. But then as he got bigger, I started having him get up on the couch. So he got to the point where I bring the scale out, and he jump right up on the couch and fucking wait for me to come hug him and pick him up. And then I go fucking walk over and stand on the damn scale. But like I said, once he hit 100 fucking pounds, I was like, yeah, all it's gonna take is him shifting fucking his weight, and I'm gonna end up getting hurt. I'm gonna fuck my back up really good. So I was like, yeah, I'm not picking him up anymore. So, but I guarantee you, he's every bit of 120 pounds now. He was like fucking 98 fucking a year ago. Fucking when we took him to the vet. But yeah, we hit 101, 102 here, and that's when I stopped weighing him. But when we brought him to the vet, fucking, I think he was 98 pounds. Their fucking scale said, and it's kind of hard too, because they got one of those walk-on scales, so it fucking, and he don't like it. He hates it because it fucking jiggles, it wiggles. You know what I mean? It's like fucking a platform scale, and he does not like fucking getting on it. So it was kind of like bouncing up and down. So they called it 98, and I just went with it. See, she come right back out and hang out. That's the thing, fucking. My snakes would hang out, fucking. Most of them would hang out, fucking, as long as I want. Look, this girl wants to come out too. Look. No. And we have days like that. We have days that fucking, you know, they all want to come out and hang out and say hi. And Sunny's one of them. She's fucking, she's as big as fucking my other ones. My normals. She's actually longer. That girl right there is like 17 years old. Oh, that girl right there. This girl's only 6. This girl is a 11, 12, 19. So, She just turned 6. No, she's only 6. That girl's fucking 16. And Cleo over here, Cleo is what, 12 years old. And this girl's not close to as big around. Well, actually, she probably is as big around as they are, but she's longer too. This girl's longer than my 2 normals. My 2 normals, I don't think they're 4 foot. And if they are, they're just 4 foot. You know what I mean? This girl's actually fucking longer than 4 foot. She's way longer than those guys. What's going on? We love snakes here too. Don't get me wrong. Don't think that I'm some breeder and that's fucking because of how many snakes I got. I ain't no breeder. I just fucking love snakes too. That's why I got so many of them. Yes, I've done some breeding, but I just want to give you a little quick background. I don't want to be anybody thinking because I have 40 snakes that I'm just some big breeder that, you know, these guys are just dollar signs and shit. No, these are my fucking pet. These are my family. So I'm not, just because you see I got all these snakes are mine. I love them. I know you knew. That's why I said I want to make sure that you didn't just tie me in and think, oh, this guy's a fucking big breeder and he sounds like he really into his snakes, but it's all about dollar signs for him. Fuck no, I'm not about dollar signs. I bought all my snakes not for what they would give me, but because I thought they were beautiful. And I've been into it 6 years. Next April, it'll be 7 years I've had ball pythons. I was scared to death my whole life, you know. And 7 years ago, 8 years ago, I started researching them and then started watching unboxings. And because I've always loved animals. I love fucking animals. But snakes, I've watched everything like everybody else did and always led to believe, oh, snakes don't want nothing to do with us. They fucking, they hate people and they not good pets. But then I started researching because I was like, man, I've always been intrigued by them because I love animals. All animals. I was just scared of snakes, that's all. But they still, I was still in awe of them because they are beautiful. They're an animal, And then I got my first snake and that was it. Fucking, and it didn't take long and I got the snake fever because I love animals. And it's just something special about these guys because, I went all that time thinking that fucking they hate us and all that. And I was scared because I thought, oh, they're just going to bite me and all that. I don't get bit. I've only been bit by baby ball pythons. And I've got 5 boa constrictors. And I've never been bit by any of my boas. And I've had boas for, it'll be 6 years come next year. Next September. This wench wants to wrap my neck. And this is Sunny. She is a lavender albino. And she's trying to wrap my neck. But she's a big old sweetheart. My 5-year-old granddaughter's been holding her since she was 3. My granddaughter's since she was 3. The guy named Breet the YouTuber. No, I can't say I have. I have not heard that. But I don't watch a lot of videos anymore. I used to a lot. But most everybody wants to talk about morphs and shit, and I don't have the memory. I can't. My memory is so shitty that part of it just doesn't do a whole lot for me. Because I'm not a breeder. If I was... Oh, the snake breeder? No, I haven't. Breet, the YouTuber? No, I normally watch like Nerd. I watched Brian Barchak years ago, obviously. The guy that I really fucking started watching when I first got into it was Chris Hardwick, but he doesn't even shoot videos no more. But it was Chris Hardwick. I watched Dave fucking Kaufman, Dave Crutchfield. No, I watched a lot of the big breeders. I watched a lot of mutation creation and all that, but honestly, that's not the part of. I'm not into the business part of it. And those guys are into the morphs and all that, which is business to me. I'm more of a pet person and all that shit. So I really now I just look and like watching, the little people because the little people are pet people like I am. I just have more pets than a lot of, snake keepers, pet people. But and all my snakes, none of them are for sale. Morning, Julia. I'm glad you showed up because I had people thinking that I must have pissed you off because you weren't coming around no more. Because that's how we do things around here. Fucking people love me or hate me. You either love me or you hate me. There's no in between. And normally, after like a month of people watching me, they disappear. But hopefully, you'll stick around, Lillian. Not because I'm a creep or anything. I'm different. I don't hook train. You like boas? I don't tap train. I fucking reach right in and take my boas out. I don't tap train my ball pythons. I've had these guys since a baby. That's an IMG super hypo jungle pastel. Because I am a true pet person. If you want to fucking watch somebody that truly loves his animals, and that's why most of these other people watch me, is because they just know that I love my animals. Is Lillian a child? I don't know. Does it matter? I mean, I'm not trying to pick anybody up, so to me it doesn't matter whether she's a child or not. Harry Giles or Harry Jenkins there, he's like fucking in his 20s. Low 20s. Everybody's welcome here. She's 24. There you go. Joe's married. I don't know why Joe cares. Joe. Joe. Joe's from California. He's one of those Californians. He drives a Tesla. Fucking. But he's going to Vegas this weekend, and me and Joe are splitting. I know, Joe. I'm just fucking with you, dude. I'm just fucking with you. I know. It's, don't get pissy with me and unfriend me now. Jesus. I know. You're not. I'm just fucking shitting on you. I know. No, he's a good Californian. Alex that's in here, he's from California too. They're the only two people I know of in California though that are decent. I don't know anybody else in California, so. And most of them, I can tell you, I don't want to hang out with them. Oh, we just lost Julian, or whatever her name is. I bet we just lost her. Lillian. We got Julia, and we got Lillian. I'll have to remember. I'm shitty with names. Oh, she left already because she's probably from California too. Just kidding. I just like to joke around and have a good time. That's why I say, fucking, you'll either love me or you'll fucking hate me real quick. But I really just want to have a good time. I just want to have a good time. I think all of us that are in here just want to have a good time. Joke around and not have anybody get butt hurt, I'm not no fucking... I mean, yeah, I can get my feelings hurt, but I can take a joke. But I'm good at knowing whether fucking somebody's joking or if they're fucking meaning something and trying to make it sound like they're joking too, though. There is a difference. Yeah, see, we lost her. Going to work now. Later, guys. Hey, later, Joe. Have an awesome day. Oh, there's nobody. We don't have any bad people here. If you're looking for a fucking safe spot, everybody's cool here, and pretty much everybody's married, so you ain't got to worry about nothing. And I got lots of females that are in here. You know, you're not the only female that watches. We got Julia, we got Evie, fucking, you know what I mean? Julia will tell you, Julia, is it safe here? Julia's been watching me for about a year. You know, it's safe here. You know, everything's good. Now you ain't gotta worry about nothing. We're all pet people. We all love our animals. You know, I'm the only asshole here. But I'm not an asshole by other people's expense. You know what I mean? I just I don't like people. Most of us that are in here, we not drawn to people. We're drawn to animals, and that's pretty much what's drawn everybody together here. Is because literally we are into animals and not into anything else. Yeah, I wasn't gonna tell her. That's none of my. It's not up to me to. I'm 50 fucking two. I'll be 52 in January. Fucking most everybody, fucking Joe and Alex, they're in their 30s. I think they're 32. You know, Evie that comes in here, I think Evie's fucking around my age. She might be a little younger. Yes, everybody's pretty cool in here. I would say everybody is pretty cool. There was just that one ass hat, and I don't let anybody hang out and stay that's gonna be a dick. But we are grown-ups here, so we do, you know, I every once in a while will fucking throw the sexual in however you want to say innuendo, you know. But it's nothing, like I said, you know, it's not like bad. But there might be a sexual reference here or there or something. But no, nothing fucking at anybody. You know what I mean? Actually, it's a pretty fucking awesome fucking place, I think, because we talk about everything here too. So it's not just animals, but that, I mean, yes, we're always into talking about snakes and shit. So it's not like, you know, you won't find somebody here that wouldn't be into talking about, you know, talking snakes with you. But I'm all for if anybody's got something going on good in their life and they want to share it, fucking I'm all for it. Fucking it's my channel, but it's for everybody here. Everybody, we can do whatever we want with it here. If somebody wants to talk about, somebody's got fucking going through some shit. You know, this is also another good place for that because everybody's decent. Nobody's going to laugh or anything like that because nobody's like that here. Yes, we like to have a good time and laugh and joke, but like I said, it's not at the expense of making somebody else feel like shit. We don't do that here. You know, I want it to be a nice fucking cool place that people can say whatever they want because we're decent people, and it's never whatever comes out of our mouth isn't going to be belittling somebody else and putting somebody else down. We don't do that here. You know, we joke around, have a good time, and we look at my snakes, and everybody sits here and lets me talk about whatever I feel like talking about that day and at that time because nobody fucking like gives me anything to talk about. It is fun shit here. I like to think that fucking it's a good place to come if you fucking, you know, I'm not funny all the time, but every once in a while I might fucking say something that might fucking make you laugh or smile at least. And I try to do that. If I know that somebody's having a bad day, I will go out of my way to try to fucking make somebody smile. It's just the way I am. You know? That's the way I am here. I want everybody to feel welcome here. You know, I used to say, welcome fuckers. And Evie loved that. You know, and I'd see that somebody would pop up on my counter that there's somebody else in. I go, oh, good morning, fuckers. But then it seemed like every time that I acknowledged that somebody was in, they'd leave instantly. There's nothing wrong with that. I used to work with, I'm not saying that you are, but I used to work with the fucking mentally challenged, I guess is the fucking best way to say it. I went to the Winter Olympics with them. I wasn't in the Special Olympics, but I went to the Special Olympics. I was a counselor. Fucking, I did counseling when I was out of high school. I used to fucking run a house, you know. So that's not a big deal. I got a real good friend of mine. His son's got Down syndrome, and we treat him just like he's fucking one of the guys when we go out riding on the motorcycles and shit. So you're good. You're all good here. Tiana, we have a woman in here. Tiana comes in every once in a while. She's missing a leg. She got in a bad car accident and she lost her leg. And, you know, oh, it's a happy syndrome. So you're happy. That's good. Right? Or is that is it like the opposite? Is it really meaning happy, or is it like, what do you call it when it's the opposite? You know what I mean? When something means the opposite of what you're fucking saying. I can't remember what you call it. Does it really make you happy, or is it like they say it's called the happy syndrome because it doesn't really make you happy? See, I'm angry. I'm the opposite. I'm angry all the time. Get angry about every little thing. If I gotta fucking pick something up fucking twice off the floor, I'll lose my shit. I've had wicked anger issues. And I'm actually finally starting to take medications for it because I'm dead set against pills and always have been. You know, I didn't want to take anything, but I'm at the point now I got to do something. You know, I don't want to live like this fucking the rest of my life. I got to do something now. No shit, I didn't know that. I didn't know you had cancer. They found 6 lumps in me on my chest fucking the last time I went. And they tried to tell me they're just fatty tissue. And I'm like, fatty tissue don't grow. Fatty tissue doesn't itch, doesn't hurt. You know what I mean? You don't feel fatty tissue. You don't fucking hurt. It doesn't itch and doesn't get red and swell up. These are soft like right now, but when they start hurting, they swell up. My fucking, and you could feel them through you know what I mean? I can feel them through my skin. Fucking so, and they've started out maybe the size of my pinky, and now they're bigger than my thumb. Luckily, they at least growing slow. It makes you happy all the time. That's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't say that's a disability. I'd say that's fucking awesome. Christ, you want to send me a little bit? Will you send me a little bit of that happy fucking syndrome? No. Honestly. Sounds just like what I need. I know. Some people think, oh, this guy must have lots of friends. Fuck no, I don't have any friends. People don't want to hang out with me in real life. Because I say what comes out of my mouth. Yes, I've seen that. I call it Q-tip head. Because their head's so small. I call it Q-tip head. Yeah, I watch Snake Discovery. I don't anymore, though. I honestly, like I said, I don't watch. I post videos. If you like watching videos and you like somebody that puts out videos, well, I don't do videos. I do lives every day. Every day at 10:30 my time, I'm on here. You know, literally, it's been that way for the last week anyway. I've been shooting in more regular because it's wintertime and I don't do much in the winter. Hey, Casey's in the house. Oh, you noticed? I know, I was fucking feeling really shaggy. I hate fucking being shaggy, dude. I fucking hate it. Fucking, it makes me feel like a piece of shit. Fucking, I look at myself and go, man, you look homeless. Fucking, why we gotta be so hard on ourselves, right? I think I'm hard on myself so that way if somebody says something to me, I'm like, I ain't nothing. I treat myself way worse than that. You know, kind of thing. You can't hurt me. I already lost that one feeling. Why? Did you say something? Speckles and my are my best eaters, and nigh there of them eight. Eaters, and nigh there of them eight. Okay, I'm gonna do a Shaggy Scooby Doo voice in my next video. Yeah, Shaggy got a haircut. Scooby Doo's gonna talk about Shaggy getting a haircut. Balloon animals? Balloon animals? Oh, you mean animals that you make with balloons? Where are you from? Do you mind me asking where you're from? You don't have to tell. Just state or whatever. I don't want your address. You know what I mean? But do you mind fucking me asking where you live? I'm just wondering. It's you're all good. I don't really care. It's just kind of nice knowing where everybody's from. Fucking Julia's from Tennessee or Texas, right? Fucking Evan, that's in here. Fucking he's from Tennessee. Alex and Joe, they're from California. Fucking Casey, I can't remember. Where the hell you at? Vermont? You in Vermont? I'm worried as all. Neither of them ate. Do you live? Oh. Who didn't eat for you? When did they eat last? No. Oh, Oregon. And she's in Michigan. Sorry. Michigan and Oregon is where they're from. Yeah, how long has it been since they ate, Julia? Live in Guyman, Oregon. Guyman, Oregon. I got you. Guyman, Oklahoma. Oh, Guyman, Oklahoma. I got a friend that moved back home. She came up here, had a kid with one of my buddies, and then she drove back, fucking went back home to Oklahoma. Fucking took the kid with her. Fucking, but my buddy's a scumbag anyway, because he didn't even try to fucking fight. She wanted him to go move back down there with him, and he was like, fuck that. Fucking. Oh, Speckles? Speckles and Molly? Have you had them a while? Or are they babies? Those are the ones you got from Dale? Oh, yeah, I'm wondering if they're babies. I'm wondering if those are the ones she got from Dale or something. We got to give her a minute so she can text. Plus, there's probably a delay. Are you still in here, balloon girl? She probably left as soon as I asked where she's from. I don't know why people do that. You know, just being friendly. I don't really care. It's just kind of cool knowing where fucking people are from, that's all. Oh, who knows? Maybe she's got to use an interpreter. Maybe that's why it's taking so long. She got me on close cap. She got happy syndrome. She's probably laughing. She's probably just sitting there laughing. Being hacked, there ain't nobody in here gonna hack you. I mean, everybody else told me where they're from. I mean, I'm not. I am like fucking. I'm lucky I can even fucking run this fucking camera. Molly's from Dale. Speckles I have raised up. Oh yeah, but Molly's not a baby though, right? Is that one of his adults that you got? He feeds a lot of fucking live. No, I don't care. I just wanted her to know. Nobody cares. I mean, I like to know only because it's kind of nice knowing how far out I reach. That's all. I'm here in Maine. You know, I live in Clinton, Maine. I don't care who knows where I'm at. I really don't. Come fucking find me. You know, I'll even give out my address. I really don't care. There's nobody here in this live that I'm even remotely worried about. These guys have been watching me for over a year now. They ain't no newbies in here, other than Alex and Joe, but they're not even in. Alex might be watching from work. They watch me from work. They're totally harmless. Alex is married. Joe's married. Fucking Casey's married. I mean, we're a bunch of old people compared to you. None of us are pedophiles, I can tell you that, because I don't run with fucking pedos. Oh, they were both breeders. Could be that be where they've bred before. It could be them building follicles. They've been bow wrapping. Have you noticed them bow wrapping and stuff? Because maybe they're fucking thinking that it's breeding time. No, it could be it. If you reach out to Dale, I guarantee you Dale will get back a hold of you. Fucking Dale's good about that. He might be able to fucking figure out what it is. It could be just something different from what he did to what you could be doing now, and it could be just as simple as maybe his body heat temperature was lower or higher than the belly heat you're using that you got yours set at. You know what I mean? It could be just the fucking different humidity. He's on the coast, fucking where the humidity's higher. I did too when I was a kid too. That's how I got into it years ago. But then I fucking watched my mother get bit, Julia. I mean, not Julia, fucking Lillian. I watched my mother get bit, and the damn thing got its fucking mouth caught on her thumb, and they tried taking it off, and it wouldn't just come off. Fucking, and that freaked me out after that, because I used to keep garter snakes in a paper bag. I had like 30, 40 of them in a paper bag in some grass, and I used to handle them all the time. Never got bit, but then I saw my mother get bit by this all white snake, and it freaked me to fuck out, because I didn't even know at that point that they even bit, you know what I mean? And then I saw that, and that was it. I remember dumping that bag of snakes out and being, and then the older I got, as I got older, started watching TV, and every fucking horror movie's got a fucking nasty, ugly snake in it. And, so I just started thinking that they're just nasty and aggressive and, Yes, thank you, Casey. I know I should fucking ask people to fucking hit the like button. Lillian, I would appreciate if you'd fucking subscribe. You don't have to watch all the time. I don't expect nothing, but it would be nice if you would at least subscribe. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to find a bunch of fucking people. I mean, yes, I sound like an asshole because I swear like a parrot, but trust me, if you don't mind me, I'm the worst motherfucker in here. I'm so fortunate to have a bunch of fucking great people, and nobody causes any drama here. Everybody talks about whatever they want. I've talked about me being in fucking prison, and I'm totally transparent here, and everybody else is fucking really cool. Yeah, no, I know, and fucking garter snakes were, they're really runny, but they weren't, garter snakes were awesome here, where I'm from in Maine. Well, if you got garter snakes, so you must be at least in New England. We'll just leave it at that, because I'm pretty sure New England's the only place that's got garter snakes. So, but that's cool. Fucking nice to find somebody that's closer than Tennessee and California. And I'm on Facebook. You can look me up if you want. Fucking, I'm marked private, so fucking, I am the worst, though. I am. I got one friend. What's that tell you? I got one friend in real life. Maybe two. I might have two friends. I might have two people that would call me friend. So what screams that I'm a good person if I got two friends? I mean, I'm pretty sure you kind of base fucking how you are on Your friends. They always say, oh, they base people on their friends. Well, what do you base off of me when have maybe fucking two friends? What the fuck is that, Julia? Oh, yeah. You know, I don't have a lot of friends, but I also don't have a lot of people to fucking backstab me either. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about that shit. Because that is the worst shit. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. You know, you're gonna I'll have days that fucking you probably be like, oh, this kind of sucks. But I guarantee you, I'll have days that fucking there'll be days that you'll find something that might like or interest in, or I'm in the right mood or something. You know. Oh, you're fucking right. I know, and that's the thing. I've always said it sucks because it seems like all the cool people live fucking far away. You know, the people that I would actually fucking like to hang out with don't live near me. You know, I'd love to fucking hang out with Patrick, but Patrick fucking don't. I think Patrick's in Michigan too. I think so. I don't know. I have to fucking write down it where all you guys live actually, in order to be able to keep it straight. But I do know that fucking Danielle and Evan both lived in Tennessee. You live in Michigan. Fucking Casey's in, what do you say, Oregon. Oh, Zena, how are you today? We got one from Massachusetts. Wow, you're close. I don't know you though, so I can't say whether I want to hang out with you yet or not. I mean, I'm just being honest. But I appreciate you stopping in. I hope to fuck you end up subscribing. I lost a subscriber. I think that's fucking because I fucking, somebody mentioned big ass and I made the fucking comment that I'm not. Bye, Lillian. Have a good day. I wonder if Zener and her know each other. You do? Thank you. I really appreciate it. I didn't even realize you even watch. But thank you. Yes, well, fucking Massachusetts. Fucking, I go to the Golden Corral. I ride my Harley to the Golden Corral fucking at least once or twice a fucking summer. We don't have a Golden Corral around here. You know? And the first time I ever went to the Golden Corral was when I went to fucking Daytona Bike Week. And fucking, I was like, wow, it reminds me of the old style fucking Bonanza. She may have been here before. I can't. Did you say hi before, Zena? I'm pretty sure I would have remembered. I try to fucking remember fucking names. I really appreciate you fucking, that comment though, that fucking you like my videos. I do. It means a lot to me because I don't really think fucking, I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to edit. And honestly, I'll be totally honest. I don't fucking want to learn. I don't want to learn to edit. I want to do the easy thing and, record a video, fucking if I feel like it. But I rather do this. I like interacting with people. Just sitting there shooting a video, in having in your mind that you hope somebody watches it. You're talking to yourself at that point. I hate talking to myself. Me too. I want to learn, but the thing is everybody that I've talked to say that sometimes it takes longer to edit a fucking video than it takes to record it. I have a hard enough time friggin' recording a video, let alone, editing after, and I don't have an eye for that. I really would fucking love to find somebody that does. Well, I appreciate that. I do. I mean, I don't know anybody that doesn't appreciate fucking support, you know. It does mean a lot. Fuck yeah, it truly does. It means a lot to me, you know. Because I say all the time, I wouldn't watch me. I would watch me. Yes, yes. Hopefully she will come and stay and fucking. Hopefully she will interact because if you've been watching my video, you know I got fucking great people here. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but I'm very fucking thankful and very fortunate. I've got fucking incredible people, you know. And you know, if you've been watching for any length of time, you know I've got great people here. You know, there's no drama. You know, everybody else is good. It was one of the pies, right, Julia? If it was one of the pies, I did see that. It's a pied baby, right? This is a leopard pastel het for clown. She just gave birth. She just gave birth to these babies. Fucking, she gave birth to this one. This is one of her babies. This is a super pastel leopard. What did happen? Longer videos and we were still shooting the breeze, laugh out loud. It's insane that you popped up one day and I got you grumpy about longer videos and we were still shooting the breeze, laugh out loud. I was? You said something about me shooting longer videos? What'd you say? I shot too long of a video? Is that what it was? You said I shot too long of a video? That's crazy because holy fuck, I've been shooting 6, 7 hour fucking lives sometimes. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Maybe that's why she left. Oh, I bet that's probably why she left. It's probably that comment that I said that fucking about big asses. You know, I guess you fucking, wow. I wonder if that's why she left. Because it was right after that. Because I'm still fucking wondering why fucking, is it Lillian? I can't even remember her fucking name. But I'm trying to figure out why she left all of a sudden. That Xena said fucking hello, and then we all said hello to her, and then she left like she fucking knows Xena. But it probably wasn't that. It was probably me talking about that fucking how I ain't into big asses. Casey, did I lose another sub? I don't care. You're gonna take me as I am, and fucking don't take me at all. I'm just, somebody asked me, or we got talking about it, and that's my opinion. That's just me though. There are plenty of people out there that do like big asses. It's just not my preference. Oh, you want to see another one of those babies? Another one of her babies right here. This is a leopard, black pastel, super pastel. Isn't she gorgeous? Look at the pattern. Crazy ass pattern, huh? She's a whole bat. Another snake I couldn't let go. You guys like colorful snakes? You like colorful snakes, Xena? I like that name. Is that your real name by chance? I don't really. I like that name. That's actually a pretty name, Xena. I'll show you some. Scroll. All right, I'm scrolling. Yeah, do shorts and stuff. And you said if you don't like them, fuck off. Well, I said, no, I won't. I watch you laugh. Oh, that was the beginning. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, really? Oh my god. Pastel Inchy Desert Ghost Pied. Yeah, I did see that one, Julia. Fucking yeah, do shorts and stuff. And you said if you don't like them, fuck off. Oh my god, I'm off to work. Have a great day. You too, Casey. Thanks for making me laugh. Yeah, I'm a boa guy. Oh, it's a guy. Sorry. 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 Sorry, Bob. I didn't mean to. Oh no shit. Yeah, I got a King Corso. I got a Connie Corso. I got 5 boas too. But hey, I'm glad you clarified that. I'm sorry for fucking thinking that you were a female. But I produced this one too. I got 3 of these. I got 2 that look almost identical. That's such a pretty snake. Love the oranges, orange and yellow. See that? Look, you see that one? Okay. Now this one. There's the other one. There's the other one. And I do have another one, but she's different. Definitely different than these guys. Her orange is a orange. Whoop. Her orange is a orange here. You know what I mean? There's no bleeding through the white. I'll show you this next one. See how he's got more oranges like the one I just had out. Jeez, it's getting washed out in here though. That and this one's getting ready to shed. But I'll show you the other one now. I'll show you Trixie. But yeah, see him in his enclosure. And we'll show Trixie. And see how she's totally different. Only as far as like the orange. See how the orange, there's no actual white. It's orange bleeding through the white. And it's like that on every color. Let's do it like this. I'm having a hard time getting her to show up. See how it's not just solid white. It's like bleeding through. So she's got like a pink peach orange on her. She's so pretty. I got 2 females, and the last one I just showed you is a male. And I got an adult one too. This girl right here is an adult clown albino Inchy. Well, I see she's an adult. She's 2 years old. So I got 3 albino Inchy clowns here. 4. I have 4. 3 babies and this girl. So just in case, I kept the babies because, well, I want like $1,250, $1,300 a piece for them if I was going to get rid of any of my albino Inchy clowns. And most people don't want to pay that, which I'm fine with too. I want an albino to breed with butterscotch. Use a lemon blast. Oh, you got a Suriname? I got a fucking Guyana. Well, you know the ones that I got, huh? I got a hypo leopard. I got a IMG hypo jungle pastel. I got a motley. 100% het T positive, 100% het leopard. I've got a Doom Rules boa, and then because I got my her parents were my Guyana's parents were wild caught. She was bred in captivity, but her parents were wild caught, and she was the first uh, clutch to come out of those parents. So she's pretty close to wild anyway. But you know what I mean? Because she's not like wild caught. She's like wild caught, captive bred, I'd say. But I got her. She just ate like 2 days ago, though, or I'd take her out today. But I've had her out a lot. If you watch, I've fucking had her out like 2 lives ago. Actually, I had her out yesterday. No, yesterday? Yes, yesterday. Because I fed her. No, I didn't have her out yesterday. Did I have her out yesterday? It was. I think it was the day before that. Fucking, I had her out. But I've had her out. Fucking one day, I had her out for 3 hours on video, and that's the longest I've had her out because she's been different than all my other boas. She's actually had like a wildness to her. She wasn't bitey or anything like that. She just her movements and her whole demeanor is totally different. She's gotten better. She's actually a lot more like my other boas now, but she wasn't. Up to probably fucking a year ago, and I've had her for 5 years. Up to about a year ago, she was like really still kind of weird acting, you know? So, but Foxy's actually in shed. I can take fucking this girl out, though. You tap train? You tap train there, Xena? I don't. I don't. I just pick them up. I treat them just like they're ball pythons. And until I can't, or until there's a situation where I can't, because I've got big boas too. She's by far big. I mean, she's good size, but I got bigger boas than this, and I same way with even my Guyana. I've never tap trained her. I always just take her out. I reach in. I watch her demeanor though, but I open up her tub. If you go back and watch the 2 fucking lives ago, when I take her complete top off her, she doesn't even fucking flinch. She doesn't even move. I was standing over her, fucking sitting there talking away, and she's wide open with me right there within a foot of her, and she don't even care. But I've had to fucking be real fucking, gentle with her and extra patient with her, with her compared to my other snakes. This girl's a little runny. This girl likes to, and I mean, not run. This isn't runny fucking compared to most snakes, but to me, this girl like moves around a little runny. My other boas don't act like this. They don't. She'll even fucking kind of throw her head around like she's throwing a temper tantrum sometimes. She's got beautiful orange eyes, man. I love her fucking eyes. They're not going to show up. And she throws wicked iridescent. She looks really bright, light here colored, but she's really dark. My grow light just fucking saturates the fucking light in her and makes her look a lot brighter than what she is. You got Guyanas too? I didn't see that part. Man, that's awesome. You got Instagram there? By chance, Xena, you shoot videos? Hopefully you're subbed. If you are subbed, I guarantee I subbed you back, but I don't know if you shoot videos or not. Xena might be gone. He's probably gone. It says there's only 2 of us in here. That what you see too, Julia? 2 people? You fucking floppy snake. so floppy. Jeez. Yeah, I'm into watching big snakes, but I'm not into getting any myself, Julia. You know, not that you're asking me. I like the thought of having one, but I can't now. I would have had to get into big snakes before I got this many ball pythons, you know what I mean? Myself. I'm at now, right now, fucking where I'm thinking I'm gonna add on to my fucking rack over here. I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna put up a couple fucking 2x4s up here, make another shelf over the top, and I'm gonna move Aurora and Foxy into not those size tubs, not the ones that I got my big ones in, but probably this same size tub with a fucking top. I've got one already. It's the same size as that VE70, but I might fucking move them into those over there. And then I'll be all ready for when they do get bigger. I can put them in those 66 quart tubs later. And that will give me fucking 2 spots over here so I can move Motley up, because Motley's getting to the point where, to me, she's kind of looking kind of big in there. You know, she's not big, but I like to give her a little more room. I like to give my Boas more room. Yeah, like a dwarf boa. You know, a true dwarf boa, not something that they call a dwarf and it still gets fucking 8 feet long. You know what I mean? You like to get something about 5 foot, 6, 6 foot. You know. I think, to me, a 6 foot fucking snake's a good sized snake. That's not a small snake to me. You know, a couple foot, 3 foot. You know, that's a small snake. You know, 5 to 6 foot to me is still a good sized snake. You know what I mean? I would say 2.5 to 3 foot is what I would consider a small snake. A fucking 4 foot snake, fucking a medium. You know what I mean? You know, and then like I said, to me personally, a 5, 6 foot fucking snake is a big snake. So I get something that's 8 to 10 foot. You know, it's gonna feel like a really big snake to me. Because if I fucking consider a 5 to 6 foot snake a large snake, you go 8 to 10. That's like an extra large snake. That's like retic size to me, which I know retics get way bigger. I'm not dumb, but that's, to me, that, fucking 8 to 10 foot's like retic. That would be like me owning a retic. That's why I'm good at fucking sticking with my boas. Good chance most of my boas will only get about 6 foot, Roxy and Raven got the potential where, Roxy could get 8, 9 foot. Raven could get 10 foot, 8 to 10 foot. She is a Guyana, so, I mean, she got potential to get larger than that, but that's not, the average is like fucking, I think 8 to 10, I think is the average on your Guyanas. What do you say on that, Zena? You probably know better than me. Well, my whole thing is I don't want a snake where I feel I got to fucking have help, because, yeah, my wife's all right with the snakes and all that, but is my wife fucking gonna be, she wouldn't be comfortable with a huge ass snake. So I'm not gonna make my wife uncomfortable to fucking make me feel safe. You know what I mean? So, I wouldn't do it to her, and I don't have anybody fucking that would come and, you know, if once they got big, would come over here and help me, fucking, and just hang out while I'm, hanging out with my retic. It just ain't gonna happen. Some of us are very fortunate, like Joe. Joe and his wife are both into the berms and the retic. So Joe's got somebody that's willing, that's not scared, and that's perfectly fucking willing to help him or him help her when they want to handle those snakes. You know what I mean? I don't have that, and I'm not gonna fucking ask my wife to be, in a where she don't feel comfortable, fucking so I feel comfortable. It's just not gonna happen. So, and I don't have the room anymore. Like I said, I fucking if I didn't have 20 of the if I didn't have 20 of these ball pythons, which would still leave me 20 snakes. If I didn't have 20 of these ball pythons, I might possibly think about another boa or something, but where I've got all these snakes now, this is it. I'm done. I'm done unless I get like the perfect opportunity for like a fucking, green tree python or an emerald tree boa or a tree python or something along the lines of that. I get an opportunity fucking in the situation's right and the timing's right. I could see me getting one of those. I could see me getting an emerald tree boa or a fucking tree python. Yeah, and I mean, I probably am strong enough fucking to for the most part fucking to be able to, handle one that's not being, that's not trying anything. A retic that's just trying to hang on to me, I'm sure I could fucking handle that. But if a situation turned and the fucking thing has decided that it wants to fight with me, you're fucking right. I know better. As strong as I am, there ain't no fucking way I'm fucking gonna fucking take on any fucking 18-foot snake. 16-foot snake. It just ain't gonna fucking happen. And I'm not stupid enough to fucking think that I'm Billy Badass and I'm gonna be able to fucking stop anything from happening. Because you don't think fucking people fucking, that were getting constricted by the snakes before weren't biting the hell out of them? Because I know everybody goes, oh, I'd bite the hell out of the snake and it would let go. Fuck no, they're gonna fucking squeeze you even harder, motherfucker. They're gonna coil your face and pop your head. Fucking, so there it's not like, oh yeah, fucking these idiots weren't fucking doing what I fucking would do. I'd be biting the hell out of it. Yeah, and then it would start squeezing the fuck out of your head too. Yeah, bingo. You won. You won today's stupid prize. No, and actually, I've heard that about I've heard that about Burmese fucking. And actually, I just watched a fucking video the other day that fucking uh, Jason's Exotics put out, and he says that Burms can be bitey, bitey, hissy little bastards when they're young, but he says fucking all his Burmese that were kind of that were like that when they got older, they turn into fucking wicked big puppy dogs. He says literally like fucking puppy dog tame. And I've seen all the kids, the little kids fucking with the Burmese out, the big, I mean, big fucking Burms. We're not talking, 6, 8 foot snakes. We're talking huge Burms. And these fucking kids, fucking walking around with the damn thing like draped over its fucking back. And, you can tell that they're fucking super gentle. And I mean, parents don't fucking just let their kids play with dangerous animals. They don't let kids play with animals if they, that they know a fucking could be dangerous to their kid. So, that tells you a lot too. I don't look at fucking see that going on and go, oh, the parents are so fucking, deserve to be fucking put in jail and all that. Fuck no. Those parents are showing that kid how to fucking treat animals. And that snake's been treated right. That's why the fucking snakes fucking act the way they do. Like I said, I've seen lots and lots of little kids. I mean, like fucking 6 to fucking 10-year-olds fucking, sitting on a couch fucking with these big old fucking snakes draped over them, with them sitting there patting them on the head like it's no big deal. And the head's bigger than their hands. You know what I mean? It's just like, and then I watch the comments and you always get the Karens. Oh my God, somebody should call social services on these parents. And it's like, Yeah, and you're the same fucking idiots that fucking, if you've got kids, you wouldn't bring them up with a dog because you just think all animals shouldn't be around kids and kids shouldn't be around animals. And that is such a fucking, that is the worst thing you can do, is not bring your kids up around fucking animals. Granted, if you're gonna be a piece of shit parent and let fucking your kids throw rocks and shit at animals and shit, yeah, I'm glad you don't let them around animals. But most fucking parents fucking teach their kids to fucking be good around animals. And that's normally how a good way to teach respect right from get go is with having animals in your house, whether it's a cat or a dog, fucking, them are normally the first animals that you teach your kids fucking any respect with and to, you know, is animals. But well, I'm probably out of here for today. I appreciate you hanging out. Thank you, Julia, for hanging out. I think you're the only one still in here. I think it's just you and me. You know? But have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow, 10:30. We'll see if anybody's around. If anybody's around, I'll be on. So, but take care. Have a great day, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Cheers. That kids do better if they're brought up with animals. They do. They really do. Yeah, I could see where they'd have less allergies. Yeah, for sure. But all right, see ya.